In this video, I'd like to talk about abortion a little bit, just a little bit, and what can be done about it. It's not, something that can be fixed through threats of imprisonment and fine and things like that. That is what the political people want you to think. That has nothing to do with God. You have to understand why abortion happens, even. And you can find the answer in scripture. It's written that the self-indulgent woman is dead while alive. And there is your answer. You have to give life to these people who refuse to give life. That is why they don't want to give birth to life, because they themselves are not alive. They don't really know what it is to be alive. That is the problem you have to address. And once you fix that, once you empower the mother, glorify the wife, abortion goes away immediately. How do you do that, man? By being an example of a holy man with a holy woman in a holy marriage, whose life is full of excitement and fulfillment and spiritual nourishment and joy and strength. And you want to create more of it, and you bring a child into it, and it just adds to the wonderful nature of it. So you have to be one of these couples who have overcome all the darkness and oppression and sin that is in the world. You have to be like the light that these women and men who are in the world gravitate toward, because your way is better than whatever they were doing previously, which led to abortions and leaky condoms and what have you. If you can't be the example of the better alternative that is holy, then this is where it's like revealed that you shouldn't take God's name in vain then, because you kind of monopolize these things that are holy without really living up to them. So when people on the outside look at you, they like smell doo-doo. You understand? That's why you're not supposed to take the Lord's name in vain, because you become an example of something wonderful without being that example. One more thing I want to add before I end this video, and that is when they say it's her body, her choice, you have to be aware of something that's kind of devious that is happening, and they might not even be aware of it themselves. It's her body, it's her choice, but was it not her choice previously that led to this thing happening in her body? It was. So if we are honest, it's not really about freedom anymore. They make it seem like it's about freedom. It's about avoiding the consequences of your past choices, which is now what they're looking for, right? Correct? I'm not saying this to accuse them. I'm saying that if you make freedom something that is about avoiding the consequences of your past choices, you will never be free in anything you do. Because when you look for freedom, it's always something that is under compulsion, kind of. Like there's always some kind of an oppression happening when you think about freedom. And to you, freedom is just then escaping from the ill effects of that weight that is on you. That's not freedom. That's being a slave to sin.